What's poppin', homies? It's your favorite homegirl, Gossip Girl, and I'm coming in to talk to you about Raz B challenging Chris Stokes to take a lie detector test. Yes, honey, Raz B is like, listen, let's take this test. You know what you did. I know what I went through. Let's go. So I feel like this. I feel that Raz B has a story to tell. Okay, he is sharing what happened to him while he was in B2K. All right, he's sharing what happened to him. He has a right to speak up. I can't stand pedo behavior. I don't like when people take advantage of people because it's very damaging to them. This is damaging to Raz B. He feels as if no one is listening to him. Okay, especially his band members. He feels no one is listening to them. Just because it didn't happen to them doesn't mean it didn't happen to Raz B. Okay? And he's been speaking up. He has been consistent with this for a very long time. He has been consistent with this. So let's get into this article right quick because Raz B called Marcus Houston a creep. I think I am saying his name, Marcus Houston, correct, right? Roger. Go home, Roger. Remember that? But anyway, he is challenging Chris Stokes again to take a lie detector test. All right. So it says here, the B2K singer alleges Stokes likes boys before telling Houston's wife that she should ask her husband about what he's done in the past. He's not letting up on his challenge for his former manager, Chris Stokes, and it looks as if Raz B is taking aim at Marcus Houston as well. For years, B2K star Raz B has been relentless about sharing stories regarding what he allegedly endured as a youth in the entertainment industry. Raz has repeatedly accused Stokes of molesting him when he was younger. Oh, excuse the noise, honey. My grandkids are over here. Sorry. Okay, so there's a Instagram post going around, and of course, you know the Shade Room has shared it, that Raz B says he wants to take a lot of tests to tell his truth. So he want to take one, and he want Chris Stokes to take one. Okay. Recently, Raz B singer sat down with Jason Lee of Hollywood Unlocked for Lee's Fox Soul series, and the two men reportedly spoke candidly about Raz's experiences. However, the episode was shelved by Fox Soul just prior to its premiere after the online network was reportedly sent a cease and desist letter. Okay, let's talk about that cease and desist letter. If what Raz B was saying was not true, why the letter? If Raz B is not telling the truth, why have the cease and desist letter? I don't understand it. Or why don't you come out and challenge him? You say, you know what, hold up, Raz B, let me challenge you on these allegations. If you're innocent, you get what I'm saying? An innocent person have a right to speak. But Raz B, you could just look at him and tell he's hurting. This man needs some peace. He needs some type of peace. He's been telling this story for a long time, and it's getting blocked from every angle. For whatever reason, it's getting blocked. It's getting blocked. Let this man speak his truth. Okay? Now, I think he's supposed to be going on someone's interview today. Well, this week. I saw it on Twitter. I'm not sure what day it is. If I remember, I'll put it in my comment section. So, he's supposed to be talking about it again. And I feel as if this is Raz B's truth, let him speak it and let us hear it. Okay? Because I'm sorry, there's too much stuff going on in Hollywood. Okay? There's too much stuff going on in Hollywood. Too much. And something happened to him. And I know blogs and stuff got to say allegedly because the cover they self. So yes, it is alleged. But to cover, you got to CYA. All right, you got to cover yourself. But this man got to speak his truth. Why is he getting blocked from all angles? I have no idea. Maybe there is something to hide. Okay, so Lee spoke out against the decision, and soon Raz B followed. The singer called out Stokes and challenged him to a polygraph test with a cosign from Omarion's brother Orion. Stokes has yet to accept the lie detector test offer, but that doesn't mean Raz is letting up. He said, "What's up, Pussy? Oh, my bad. I can't refer to you as that because you like little boys," Raz said in the video he uploaded to Instagram. It's been 10 days. Don't have nobody reach out to me. You know my number, N-word. The 9168 number. Call me. Because I know, and I wouldn't want to be in jail. I'm trying to save you, N-word. But you got to do the right thing, bro. You got to do the right thing. Stop abusing your power, he added. You say you're a Jehovah's Witness? And Marcus, why don't you tell your wife all the things that you've done? That N-word a creep. By the way, you know what it is. I want that fade, N-word. And pull up by yourself. In the caption to his video, Raz B added, "Last chance, Pussy." Polygraph test. And then he put Chris Stokes, 1969, tag MH, since he got me blocked. Whew. So back in August, 39-year-old Houston married his 19-year-old wife. And I remember that because everybody had a lot to say about him being almost 40 and marrying somebody, 20 years his senior. Because he's 39, she's 19, so 40 and 20, right? Her name is Mia. He faced criticism over their age, but insisted that they didn't date while she was underage. A lot of people believe Raz B. Okay, a lot of people believe Raz B. And I'm one of those people. I feel this young man has been through a lot, When it comes to allegations like this and the person has been a victim for so long, that's why victims don't speak up. Because when they do speak up, people bash them and say, "Oh, that didn't happen." People dragged Raz B for a long time, okay? They really did. They dragged him. They said all types of horrible things about him. But let me tell you something. Victims hold a lot of stuff in. And he's tired. He spoke out against it. This man don't care what he have to lose. He wants his truth to be heard. So why is it being blocked? Let this man tell his truth. And let those who are involved deal with it and get in trouble behind it. One thing I can't stand, I don't like when adults take advantage of children. I don't like that. What's wrong with you that you gotta take advantage of a child? What's wrong with you that you can't get somebody in your own age bracket to mess around with? I have a huge issue with pedos. I really do. I can't stand them. And anybody that support that type of behavior, you're sick. You're sick also. Let that be clear. Anybody that supports a person that has pedo behavior is sick themselves. I can't stand it. I never did. Because you're taking someone's innocence. You're putting people through things that they have no business going through. You're messing up their mental state of mind. Okay? You messing with their physical. Okay? And then when you have power, when you have money, for some reason people think that because they got power and money, No one is going to believe somebody that has less than. And I feel like this is the case right now. Chris Stokes has more money than Raz B. Okay? And not let's not even use them. Anybody with power. Y'all seen what happened with these people in Hollywood? They had money. They had power behind them. But guess what happened? One sitting in jail right now. He thought he couldn't be touched. One not even here no more. Oh yes. I should do a whole series on pedos. I surely could. From Hollywood. But it's not right that people get taken advantage of, and they got to sit with that and sit with that because nobody is not going to believe them. That's sick within itself. So if this happened, because I wasn't there, I didn't see it, I believe it happened. This young man has a right to come out and speak how he feels. He has a right to tell his truth. If it's not true, debunk it and say, listen, I'm tired of my name being out there like that. I'm tired of people looking at me like this. This is a whole lie, and back it up. But no one is saying anything. No one's saying anything. All they doing is sending cease and desist letters. They blocking this person. They blocking that person. This young man has a right to have some peace. Okay? He has a right to have some peace. You know, I just don't get it. And it bothers me when grown people take advantage of teenagers and children and then silence them. That's why so much be going on with these people out here who've been taken advantage of. They don't know how to process it. They don't know how to get help. They don't know who. They don't have nobody to tell because they're so worried about somebody saying, oh, well, why didn't you speak up then? And it shouldn't be that way. I don't care how many years it is. If somebody taking advantage of you and you have the chest right now and the strength and the power to say something, tell your story. Tell it. Who am I to say it didn't happen? I wasn't there. I just don't like this right here. I know you can hear I'm very upset because this didn't have to be this way. It didn't have to be this way. Whatever's going on, Chris Stokes needs to make this right. Marcus Houston, if you got something to do with this, you need to make this right. Like, I wasn't there. I don't know. A lot of us wasn't there. They are celebrities. We wasn't there when it happened. But it doesn't give people the right to tell Raz B it didn't happen. Oh, it didn't happen. You lying. You don't know this young man's truth. So that's what's going on right now. And I'm going to stay on this story until, I'm going to see how much comes out. I'm going to stay on it. But I just wanted to talk to you guys about it right now because he's not letting up. He's talking. Raz B is speaking his truth. He's talking, and as he should. As he should. As he should. So if it's not true, the people that's involved in it, they know what to do if it's not true. They know who to contact. They know who to talk to if it's not true. Y'all got to give this young man some closure and some peace. All right, you guys. That's all I want to talk about right now. I'll catch y'all later.